How often is too often? If you are someone who masturbates regularly, you might not think twice about how often it happens, but what if you set a limit? Let's say 10 times or less a month? That's roughly 2 to 3 times a week. Compared to once a day, that's a massive difference, but does it matter? Are there any benefits or risks to masturbating less, but not quitting altogether? In today's video, we're exploring what happens to your mind and body when you cut down your masturbation habits to 10 times or less a month. Let's begin. You may regain dopamine sensitivity. Masturbation releases dopamine, a feel-good chemical linked to pleasure, reward, and motivation. But if you're overdoing it, especially alongside porn use, your brain can become desensitized. That means it takes more stimulation to feel the same level of excitement. By reducing your frequency, research shows you may allow your dopamine system to reset, bringing back motivation, natural joy from everyday activities, and even increased interest in real-life connection. In a 2021 study published in Frontiers in Psychiatry, researchers found that reduced sexual stimulation may help restore reward sensitivity, especially in those who struggled with compulsive sexual behavior. Masturbation can still be healthy, in moderation. We're not here to say masturbation is bad. It isn't. According to Dr. Justin Lamiller, social psychologist and researcher at the Kinsey Institute, moderate masturbation has clear mental and physical health benefits. These include stress relief, improved sleep, and better sexual self-awareness. Cutting down to 10 times or less a month allows you to enjoy these benefits without tipping into overuse. It's a balance. Think of it like having dessert. A little, great. Too much, you might not feel so great afterward. You might reduce symptoms of sexual exhaustion. Have you ever felt foggy, unmotivated, or even socially withdrawn after masturbating frequently? You're not imagining it. While science is still catching up, a survey study in the Journal of Behavioral Addictions linked high-frequently sexual activity with emotional burnout and mental fatigue, especially when done compulsively. Reducing your frequency to 10 or fewer sessions a month may help prevent this kind of crash. Some people even report feeling more present, more energized, and less reliant on sex as a stress escape. Improved focus and emotional regulation. Limiting masturbation may give your brain more bandwidth. In a 2020 paper by Imhoff and Zimmer, researchers found that those who practice self-regulation in sexual behavior scored higher in emotional clarity and reported better concentration. It's not that masturbation inherently clouds your mind, it's that relying on it as a quick fix for boredom, anxiety, or loneliness might. When you reduce the frequency, you create space for other, more sustainable ways to regulate your emotions, like journaling, exercise, or social bonding. You stay sexually engaged without losing control. There's a difference between quitting and moderation. Masturbating less than 10 times a month still keeps your sexual health in check, supporting prostate health in men and pelvic circulation in women. According to a study published in European Urology, regular but not excessive ejaculation may lower prostate cancer risk. For women, masturbation can reduce menstrual cramps and improve sleep. So instead of going cold turkey, reducing to a few times a week can be the sweet spot, enough to stay in tune with your body without overindulging. Masturbation and physical health, especially for men. There's also the physical side of masturbation, and it's especially relevant for men. Research from Harvard and published in European Urology found that men who ejaculated at least 21 times a month had lower risks of developing prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated less frequently. This doesn't mean everyone needs to aim for that number, but it does suggest that very low ejaculation frequency might not be ideal for long-term prostate health. That said, this study focused on middle-aged men and relied on self-reported data. So while the correlation is compelling, it's not a prescription. For people with specific health conditions like chronic pelvic pain, prostatitis, or even erectile dysfunction, doctors often recommend regular ejaculation as a way to improve blood flow and reduce inflammation. If you're dealing with one of these issues, limiting yourself to fewer than 10 times a month might not be right for your body. Masturbation benefits for women too. Masturbation isn't just beneficial for men. For women, it can play a valuable role in both physical and emotional wellness. According to Dr. Lauren Stryker, a clinical professor of obstetrics and gynecology, regular masturbation can improve blood circulation to the pelvic region, strengthen pelvic floor muscles, reduce menstrual cramps, help with menopause-related vaginal dryness, improve sleep, and lower stress. There's also a strong connection to better emotional awareness and body confidence. Most importantly, regular self-pleasure helps many women connect to their bodies, understand their own desires, and improve communication in partnered sex. If you're cutting back, it's worth checking in with your body. some months you may need more, not less. But it's still about how and why you masturbate. The number alone, 10 or less, isn't the whole story. If you're using porn every time, or if masturbation becomes a way to avoid emotional discomfort, reducing the frequency might not be enough. Experts like Dr. Alexandra Katakakis emphasize that intentionality matters. Mindful masturbation without excessive porn, guilt, or dissociation can be part of a healthy sexual life. So ask yourself this: am I doing this to connect with myself or to escape something? So what happens if you only masturbate 10 times or less a month? You may notice more motivation, less brain fog, and a clearer sense of control over your impulses. You'll likely still get the benefits of sexual release without the emotional hangover that can come with overuse. Masturbation isn't one size fits all. What matters most is how you feel mentally, emotionally, and physically. If you found this helpful, leave a like and subscribe to Psych2Go. And let us know in the comments, would you take a quiz on figuring out if your masturbation habits are healthy or harmful? We're considering creating an interactive follow-up quiz to help you reflect on your habits privately and learn something valuable in the process. Until next time, take care of yourself, Psych2Goers.